Could I start by asking you about what you think the CBI's likely approach is going to be? And from all that's known in the public domain, we don't know what's outside of public domain, but there's a lot of information already in the public domain. On the basis of what we know, do you think the CBI will, 2 months later, be able to piece together what happened that fateful night?
Yes, definitely. See, when the CBI has, as rightly said, when CBI has started the probe, it is 80% of forensic experts who would lead the team in terms of crime scene reconstruction and recreation, wherein already a set of evidences, physical evidences, and all the other set of evidences, statements, interrogative statements, everything is present in front of the CBI. And now a correlation, a very minute bit-by-bit correlation of all these evidences along with the circumstantial evidence would play a very crucial role, wherein forensic experts from different subjects and different expertise will play a specific role in terms of like examining the entire scene of incidents. I would definitely not say the scene of crime as of now. Because
no, so what can forensic experts do at a time when, you know, there is no live evidence that is available and everything's now in the past and several weeks in the past? What do you think the forensic experts can do technically?
See, technically, as of now, it is not a crime scene analysis what the forensic experts would be doing. The forensic experts would be doing a reconstruction wherein they have a material in place, right from taking a body of weight approximately 80 to 85 kgs, the height of the bed, the height of the ceiling fan, the motor of the ceiling fan, how was it a partial hanging, was it an inclined hanging, was it a complete hanging, the study of post-mortem reports, the statements by each and every person, what the physical objects were, and specifically whatever is there mentioned in the post-mortem report, as far as there are so many missing lacunas in the post-mortem reports itself, wherein as a provisional certificate, I could see that there was a sellotape, wherein I had never seen any mentioning of the sellotape which was beside the ligature mark. I have been sent for analysis, and preliminary in the prima facie, it should have been sent for analysis because that is a very crucial piece of evidence. So why it was not sent? Has it been stored properly? Because lot many things can be excavated from that itself, wherein DNA traces of the victim and even the DNA traces of the person who has handled that tape, if at all, is there. So all these things, tit by tit, and the entire scene would be reconstructed right from the arrival, right from the time of what is visible from which room, if the door is open, right from the locksmith's statement also, like he was not allowed to open. And the main point is, if something crucial has happened, why it was not broken, why it was not barged in, somebody why waited for the locksmith, and how much time did the locksmith take. And even if there was a lot of time wherein locksmith had to come and make a key and open the door, it would have been like, what is the strength of the door? It could have been easily pushed by 4 people who were just standing and waiting for the locksmith.
So Nisha, we just ran this interview of Mohammad Rafi Sheikh. He's the locksmith. You may have caught some snatches which I played at the top of News Track. Now he says, and I'll just pull out that comment again if our producers can do that, so Nisha can listen to it again and so can our viewers. He says that they called him in and that they seemed very calm and very natural, and that they didn't let him go inside the room where Sushant's body was, that they paid him 2,000 rupees and they asked him to leave very quickly. You know, so if you were building on what the locksmith is saying, just listen once to what Mohammad Rafi Sheikh tells our investigation team, and then just try and look at it from the perspective of your forensic lens and tell us what you would derive from it. One second, let's just listen to the locksmith, who will be one of the people who the CBI will be questioning over the next few hours.
लॉक तोड़ा, लॉक तोड़ने के बाद देखी दरवाजा खुला, उन लोगों ने मुझे कुछ देखने नहीं दिया, कुछ भी दिखाई नहीं, बिल्कुल नहीं। जैसे दरवाजा खुला फिर वो बोले कि आप लोग चले जाओ, आप चले जाओ।
किसने बोला?
वो तो 4 जन थे, 3-4 जन थे, उनका नाम नहीं मालूम।
पैसे कितने मिले थे? पैसे से मिल गए थे?
कितने पैसे दिए उन्होंने?
वो उनको बोला था ये कंप्यूटर की वाला लॉक है, वो टफ रहता है, उसका 1500 से 2000 रुपये का खर्चा आता है, 2000। वो बोले चलेगा, पैसे का टेंशन नहीं, मुझे जल्दी आवा।
तो कोई घबराहट उन लोगों के अंदर नहीं थी, बॉडी घर पे पड़ी है ऐसा कुछ?
लोग क्यों ऐसा, मतलब उनको दिखाई नहीं, और क्यों ऐसा, लोग के चेहरे को तो ऐसा नहीं लगा था कि घबराए नहीं।
चारों के चारों रिलैक्स, आराम से। कितने बजे की बात होगी?
पौने 2 बजे की बात है।
So Nisha, if you are investigating the case and that's what the locksmith tells you, what do you make of the fact that he's called
Definitely,
in?
there is a
Go on.
level of suspect. Why all these four people, somebody is not opening the door since last half an hour or so. And first of all, why they waited for the locksmith, and even the locksmith were saying anybody, whosoever, we would be in a panic situation, like somebody is not opening the door and what happened inside, and a sort of discomfort and panic would be definitely amongst the four people. And the locksmith saying that they were very comfortable and they were not even tense, no panic situation was there, even paid off the locksmith and didn't allow, and the major aspect is didn't even allow to see, because this is something which is like randomly happens, like a locksmith tried to open the door and just pushes the door open, and this generally happens to make sure that his job is done properly. So even that was not allowed. So there is definitely a doubtful situation which I think has to be probed into very clearly.